Today's caper is presented by WQED Pittsburgh and WGVH Boston. Carmen's gang is bankrolled by the Corporation for Public Broadcasting and viewers like you.
This program is brought to you by Toyota.
All these people want to know, where in the world is Carmen Sandiego?
Where in the world is
Carmen Sandiego?
And one of these people could find her. Prima Thermalide. Greg Gefford. Elon Goldenberg. Today's episode, The Lincoln Conspiracy. And this man is special agent in charge of training new recruits. It's Greg Lee.
Hi, guys. How are you?
Good.
Good. We got a lot of work to do. Let's get the chief up here. Chief, you there?
I'm here, Greg.
Let's go.
All right, detectives. Carmen Sandiego and her den of devious delinquents have done it again. This time, they targeted New York City. The Lincoln Center complex is home to some of the finest performing arts groups in the world. Well, Lincoln Center is no more now that Robocrook, that robbing robot, stole onto the scene and took everything from the ballet to the New York Philharmonic, including toe shoes and timpani. Robocrook, a brain full of bits and bytes and an appetite for trouble. Your mission, Gumshoes, return Lincoln Center, railroad Robocrook, and then capture Carmen Sandiego. Greg?
Thanks, Chief. Okay, Gumshoes, what we're going to do is start you off with 50 Acme crime bucks. Anytime you answer a question correctly, we'll give you 10 more crime bucks. And the two of you with the highest scores at the end of this round will then proceed to the next round, okay? Okay, Chief, let's go.
Here's what we know. Robo took Lincoln Center to the city where they make his favorite kung fu movies. He was chased by the police at Shanghai Airport, but disappeared into the East China Sea. Greg?
Thanks, Chief. Okay, guys, to what city did Robo take the Lincoln Center? Was it Seoul, South Korea, Shanghai, China, or Taipei, Taiwan? Remember the clues that we heard? Kung fu movies, Shanghai Airport, and East China Sea. Put the evidence together, come up with an answer as quickly as you can. Everybody's ready. Primo, what do you say?
I said Shanghai.
Shanghai. What do you think, Greg?
I said Shanghai.
Shanghai. Elon, what do you think?
Taipei.
Taipei. The answer we're looking for is Taipei. Nice job, Elon. Good job. Nice job, you guys. Okay, so that means Primo, you have 50. Greg, you have 50. Elon, you're ahead right now with 60. But before we get too far into this case, let's find out a little bit more about you detectives, shall we? Primo, what do you like to do in your spare time?
I take Indian dance lessons, and I like to play tennis.
Really? What kind of dance lessons? What kind of Indian dance lessons?
It's called Bharatanatyam.
And what is that?
It tells a story, and you dance with your hands and your hands and your feet.
Oh, neat. How long have you been doing that?
I've been doing that for 9 years.
Cool. And any career plans for you?
I'd like to be a neurosurgeon.
Very nice. Prima, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome her to the show. Now, Greg, you have some interesting career plans. Tell us about your career plans.
Yeah, I'd like to be either a stand-up comedian or a baseball manager.
A stand-up comedian or a baseball manager. Oh, wait, come on up here. Yeah, they just don't want you to talk into the microphone quite that closely. It's on and it's working fine. You're okay. So you want to be a stand-up comedian. Tell me, what kind of jokes do you do?
Well, I make phony phone calls to 1-800 numbers.
Yeah.
I make I make fake surveys and go to random people who I don't know, and I tell knock-knock jokes.
You tell knock-knock jokes. You can tell he's a comedian by the way he's working that microphone, you guys. Yeah, you can just stand right up there, Greg. It's cool. Just stand right there. That's cool the way it is. You tell knock-knock jokes.
Yeah.
Would you guys like to hear a knock-knock joke by any chance? Okay, Gregory. Lay one on us. Let's hear it.
Knock-knock. Humpty.
They call me Humpty. With the Humpty. I really am kind of funky.
Greg, ladies and gentlemen. Come on. Come on. Tough crowd. Tough crowd. Okay, Alon, let's find out from you. You spent some time in Jerusalem, right?
Yeah, I was born there and I lived there for 8 years.
Oh, really? What's it like?
Oh, it's different from here. It's a lot safer and People are nicer.
Oh, any career plans for you?
Be a lawyer.
Lawyer, very good. Welcome Elon to the show. Go, please. Oh. This is going to be great. Okay, you guys, let's get back onto the case now. You know, for some real information, we don't know where Robo has gone, so let's check now the World Band Radio.
Este es el noticiero de Radio Cartagena. Los ciudadanos de esta famosa ciudad amurallada estuvieron fascinados de ver a un robot llevando toda una orquesta sinfónica a través de la Plaza de Bolívar esta mañana. Y ahora aquí va un poco de cumbia, la música caribeña especialmente para ustedes.
Okay, guys, name the country. Is it Bolivia, Colombia, or Venezuela? Remember the clues that we heard? Cartagena and Plaza de Bolivia. Bolivar. Okay, Prima's ready. Prima's changing her mind. Greg is ready. Ilana's now ready. Everybody's ready. Prima, we'll start with you. What do you say?
Said Bolivia.
Bolivia. What do you think, Greg?
I say Bolivia also.
Bolivia. You can stand right there, Greg. It's okay. And Ilana, what'd you say?
Bolivia.
Bolivia. The answer we're looking for is Colombia. Sorry, guys. I know. Sympathetic crowd you got here anyway. Okay. Now, that means Prima, you have 50, Greg, you have 50, and Alon, you have 60, but don't worry about it. We have some more information. Vic was headed...
Greg?
Yeah, Chief.
Greg,
Yeah.
I've got a fax coming in here, and it's from Halifax. It's... oh! What? It's a salmon.
A salmon? Is it still alive?
What? No, it's a smoked salmon. Oh, boy, I love this stuff. This is great. Oh, why? Oh, wait a minute. Got a note in it here. Oh, yeah, it says, we've chased Robo from Weeping Willows Island to Murderer's Point, but we know how to handle pirates like Robo. They say that a while back, Captain Kidd stashed his treasure here. Yeah.
Okay. Well, that sure does look good there, Chief.
Well, it is.
You think there might be some left over for me later on?
Well, I doubt it. Why don't you get back to work?
Okay, thanks a lot, Chief. Okay. Guys, name the Canadian province. Is it Nova Scotia, Newfoundland, or Quebec? Remember the clues that we heard? Halifax, Weeping Widow's Island to Murderer's Point, and Captain Kidd's treasure. Everybody's got an answer? Prima, we'll start with you. What do you say?
Got Nova Scotia.
Nova Scotia. Greg, what do you think?
Nova Scotia.
Nova Scotia. Ilan, what do you say?
Newfoundland.
Newfoundland. The answer we're looking for is Nova Scotia. Nice job, Prima and Greg. Okay, now we're cruising. That means Prima, you have 60, Greg, you have 60, and Alon, you have 60. That's the way to do it, guys. Now, it only means one thing. It's time for the lightning round. I'm going to give you a chance now to pick up some extra crime bucks. What's going to happen is I have 3 questions here. Each one of them is worth 5 crime bucks. Buzz in first and give me the right answer, and I'll give you that 5 crime bucks, okay? Listen closely. Here we go. The Nova in Nova Scotia comes from the Latin word meaning new. Scotia refers to the home country of many of Nova Scotia's 18th century settlers. Is that country the Netherlands? Greg.
Scotland.
Scotland's right. Nice job, Greg. Okay. Hold on to your buzzers. Question 2. Question 2. Nova Scotia consists of both a peninsula attached to the Canadian mainland and an island. Is that island Cape Greg?
Prince Edward Island.
Sorry, that's not the answer we're looking for. Okay? Question. I'll finish out your choices. Cape Breton Island, Fisher's Island, or Block Island? Elin.
Block Island?
Sorry, that's not the answer we're looking for. Prima, you want to take a shot?
Fisher's Island?
It's not Fisher's Island either. It's Cape Breton Island, okay? Question 3, here we go. You're dining on smoked fish called lox from Nova Scotia. Are you eating crab, salmon, or shrimp? Prima.
Salmon.
Salmon's right. Nice job. 5 more for you. Okay. So that means at the end of 3 in a lightning round, Prima, you have 65. Greg, you have 65. And Alon, you have 60. Nice job, guys. That's exactly how this ought to be played. Now, this is strange. Normally, this is when the chief normally calls me into her office, but she hasn't done it yet. So I'm going to go check on her if that's all right with you guys, and I'll be right back. I don't know what's going on here. Let me be right back. Hey, Chief. Chief. That's funny. The chief isn't here. I guess I'll just kind of sit and wait for her. This is nice. I kind of like this. This is what it's like to be the chief, huh? Woo, woo, woo. I like this. You feel like the chief. Greg, you're the nerve center of this whole operation. You're the only one I can count on. Carmen, Sandiego is somewhere in the universe, Greg. The boys down at Puerto Rico have put together a few slides. Let me show them to you. Earth, Population 5 billion. Nice place. Try food. It's a local specialty. The sun. Climate sunny. Don't go barefoot. Black hole. Roaches check in, but they don't check out. Carmen may be prowling around Pluto or hiding on Uranus. Search them both. Well, Gumshoes, that's the universe. Remember the Acme Triangle of Excellence. My left hand, my right hand, thumb. Greg, what are you doing?
Greg!
Oh, hey, sorry.
Will you quit fooling around? Now, you and the Gumshoes have got to capture Carmen Sandiego. Now, I will give a trip anywhere in the lower 48 states to the Gumshoe that gets her.
Chief, I hope that you didn't think that I was, you know, making fun of you. Actually, it's more of a tribute to everything that
Go away.
Yes, ma'am.
I don't sound like that.
Okay, Gumshoe, still a lot of work to do. Remember, we're looking for Robocrook and the Lincoln Center. Now, fortunately for us, Acme Bugnet has just provided a recording of a phone conversation between Robo and Carmen Sandiego. Watch.
Carmen, I find the brass section highly irritating.
Forget the brass and move yourself. Acme's after you. Hide the orchestra in a lock between Lake Superior and Lake Huron.
This is unclear. Please specify the location.
It's in twin towns, one on each side of the U.S. and Canadian border. And while you're there, stop in at the steel mill. You sound like you could use a little welding.
Okay, Gumshoes, name the city. Is it Sault Ste. Marie, Windsor, or Niagara Falls? Remember the clues that we heard? Locked between Lake Superior and Lake Huron. Okay, everybody's ready? Prima, we'll start with you. What do you say?
Niagara Falls.
Niagara Falls. Greg, what do you think?
Sault Ste. Marie.
Sault Ste. Marie. Ilan?
Niagara Falls.
Niagara Falls. The answer we're looking for is Sault Ste. Marie. Nice job, Greg. Okay, so that means Prima, you have 65. Greg, you're in the lead now with 75, and Ilan, you have 60. Still a tight game, but, you know, sometimes you're never really sure where you're going to get your next clue. I mean, you're just not sure.
The birthplace of Beethoven is where you can find Robocrook. This House of Parliament is one good place to take a look. You just can't give up the search. There's Hofgarten Park and Munster Church. The town of the president is where that Lincoln Center went. The Warren,
Rock and roll, ladies and gentlemen. There they are. Thanks, guys. All right, name the city, Gumshoes. Is it Bonn, Berlin, or Vienna? Remember the clues that we heard. Birthplace of Beethoven, Bundeshaus of Parliament, and Hofgarten Park and Munster Church. Ilan's ready. Greg and Prima waiting on you. Greg's ready, so is Prima. Prima, what do you say?
Vienna.
Vienna. Greg, what do you think?
I said Bonn.
Bonn. Ilan, how about you?
Vienna.
Vienna. The answer we're looking for is Bonn. Nice job, Greg. Okay. So that means Prima, you stay at 65. Greg, you're moving ahead now with 85 crime box. And Ilan, you have 60. So this is still just exactly the way it ought to be going. We're still looking for Robocrook.
Would you turn down the volume, please?
Way upstairs neighbor, Mrs. Pumpkin Clanger. Find out what she needs. Hey, Miss P?
I was giving myself a facial, and all your racket made it crack. That rambunctious Robo took a riverboat up the Mississippi to a city across from Rock Island. He was going to the Jazz Festival, honoring the town's native son, the legendary Bix Beiderbecke. Now go catch your crook and leave me in peace.
Thank you. Sorry. Okay, guys, name the city. Is it Louisville, Kentucky, St. Louis, Missouri, Davenport, Iowa? Remember the clues that we heard? Mississippi River and across from Rock Island. Greg's ready. Ilan and Prima waiting for you. Need an answer quick. They're ready. Prima, what do you say?
Davenport.
Davenport. Greg, how about you?
Davenport.
Davenport. Ilan, how about you?
St. Louis.
St. Louis. The answer we're looking for is Davenport. Nice job, Prima and Greg. Okay, Gumshoes, listen close. Now it's time for the final clue of this round, which means now you have to decide how much you want to risk. If you're right, we'll add that amount to your score. If you're not right, we'll subtract it from your score. You can risk 0, 10, 20, 30, 40, or 50 Acme crime bucks, okay? Take a look right over here, if you will, please. Here's a portion of the world where we think that they're headed. Now, if you know a lot about this part of the world, you may want to risk a lot. If you don't know a lot about this part of the world, you may not want to risk quite so much. So take a look at the map and think about it.
How much you gonna bet? Yeah. Wow, think about it.
Okay, looks like everybody's made a decision. Nice job, guys. Wait a minute, something's going on out here. Find out what this is. Hey, Roland, how are you?
Hi, Greg. Fine. How are you?
Good, good. You know, I'm sure this has something to do with the clue, but I really don't know what it could be. I don't understand. Maybe the...
Greg?
Yeah, Chief.
That's all right. I understand and speak timpani. Go ahead. Let's hear it. Uh-huh. Well, he says he's from the New York Philharmonic, and he just escaped Robo's grasp, and Robo took Lincoln Center to a Pops concert at Symphony Hall. You got some more there? Well, he said conductor John Williams told Robo to take a hike, so he headed for Copley Square.
What did he say that time?
Oh,
Chief?
that was lovely. Thank you.
What did he say then?
Well, Greg, he didn't say anything. Come on, that was the first movement from Beethoven's Fifth Symphony. Now get back to work.
I knew that. Roland Koloff, everybody. Principal Tiffany from the New York Philharmonic. All right. Thanks, Roland. Man, he's good. Okay, guys, name the city. Is it Boston, Massachusetts, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, or Newark, New Jersey? Okay, come up with an answer as quickly as you can. Remember the clues that we heard? Pop's concert at Symphony Hall, conductor John Williams, and Copley Square. When you get an answer, lay it down right there in front of you. Okay, Greg, have you got an answer yet? Okay, lay it down right there in front of you. Okay, Elon, you have 60 crime bucks. We're going to start with you. Before you show me your answer, how much did you risk?
40.
40 crime bucks. Give you 100 if you're right. Yeah, stick it right on top there. There you go. Okay, what'd you say?
Boston.
Boston. That's the answer we're looking for. Nice job, Elon. Good job. Takes up to 100. You're in the lead. Prima, you have 75. How much did you risk?
I risked 20.
20. This will put you back in the game if you're right. What'd you say?
In Newark.
Oh, sorry. That's not the answer we're looking for. You're going to drop 20, but this isn't over yet. Greg, you have 95 crime bucks. First off, how much did you risk?
30.
30. If you're right, then you and Elon will go on to the next round. What'd you say?
Newark.
Newark. Ooh, tough break. That's not the answer we're looking for. That'll take you down 30, but you still have 65. You're still in second place. Greg and Elon, you're going on to the next round. Nice job, guys. Prima, listen, you were a great detective. You did some great stuff for us today. We've assembled a kit that's going to help you in your next case. Chief.
It's the official Acme Crime Net travel kit, and it includes a World Traveler's Atlas, the official Carmen watch, a Carmen sweatshirt, and a subscription to National Geographic World magazine. And our thanks for all your good work on this case. And Prima, I salute you.
Thanks, Chief. Okay, guys, now it's time for you to go to Boston. You're going to try to track down Robo and the Lincoln Center. What you have to do is find them and bring them back. But I want you to know, we do not send our agents out into the field unprepared. Chief, how about a briefing?
Here's the scoop on Boston, Massachusetts' capital and largest city, settled 1630. Site of the Boston Tea Party, 1773. Leading educational center, around 50 colleges and universities. Boston has the nation's oldest public park, the Common, and the oldest subway system, the T. Now, the boys down at Photo Recon have put together a few slides. Faneuil Hall and Quincy Market. The hall was an important gathering place during the American Revolution. Now, the area since has been turned into a popular shopping area. So, here are some Acme grandparent net agents scouting the area. Beacon Hill, foreground. Fashionable section of town. Mostly red brick townhouses. It feels a little like London. Search it thoroughly. USS Constitution. Oldest commissioned ship in the United States Navy. Launched 1797. Carried 44 guns and a crew of 450 before it was retired in 1830. Known as Old Ironsides for its seemingly impenetrable hull. Now, Robo and his impenetrable skull will fit right in. Massachusetts State House, sits atop Beacon Hill, across from the Common. State legislature has sat here since the late 18th century. The building's archives hold Massachusetts' original charter as well as its Constitution. Paul Revere's statue. Revere took his midnight ride from Old North Church, seen behind the statue, after learning the British would attack Boston. 1 if by land, 2 if by sea. Now, that's classic gumshoeing. Well, it's time to head out into the field now. Begin the crime net countdown. 5 are the senses you need, 4 putting crooks on the run, 3 rounds to fight against greed, to be sure justice has won. Go get 'em, gumshoes!
Okay, guys, here we are in Boston. Set your stuff down right there. Take a walk right over there. Let me show you what we have. Here are the possible locations where you might be able to find Robo, the sender, and a warrant for Robo's arrest. Now, the first thing you have to do is find the loot. That's the evidence you need so that you can get a warrant. With a warrant, you can then arrest the crook. Now, connect all 3 of those things, the loot, the warrant, the crook, in that order, in a single turn, and you get a chance to try to catch Carmen Sandiego. Catch Carmen Sandiego, and you get that trip to anywhere in the lower 48 United States. Now, one more thing. You can pick any one of these locations that you want to, but if you happen upon the loot, the warrant, or the crook, you get a free turn, okay? Elon, you were ahead at the end of the last round. You go first.
Tea Party Ship.
Tea Party Ship. Nope, nothing there. Greg.
Old North Church.
Old North Church. Nope, sorry. Elon.
Children's Museum.
Children's Museum. Nope, nothing there. Greg.
Fenway Park.
Fenway Park. Nope, sorry. Elon.
Beacon Hill.
Beacon Hill.
Lincoln Center.
Nice job. You got the loot. You get a free turn. Go ahead.
State House.
State House. State House. Nothing there. Nice job, though. You got the loot. Go ahead, Greg. It's your turn.
Beacon Hill.
Beacon Hill.
Close to Greg's house.
Go ahead, Greg.
Quincy Market.
Quincy Market. Nope, nothing there. Go ahead, Elon.
Beacon Hill.
Beacon Hill.
Full of harmonics.
Go ahead, Elon.
Public Garden.
What was that?
Public Garden.
Public Garden. Nothing there. Okay? Greg, your turn. Go ahead.
Beacon Hill.
Beacon Hill.
Orchestral offerings.
Go ahead, Greg.
USS Constitution.
USS Constitution. Okay, you got Robocrook. Now remember, though, you have to get the loot, the warrant, the crook. Use some strategy.
Fenway Park.
Fenway Park. Nice job. Okay, Elon, go ahead.
Beacon Hill.
Beacon Hill.
$5 sodas.
Go ahead, Elon.
Faneuil Hall.
Faneuil Hall. No, nothing there. Greg, your turn. Go ahead.
Beacon Hill.
Beacon Hill.
Tourist Mecca.
Go, Greg.
Heinz Auditorium.
The auditorium.
The warrant.
You got the warrant. Can you find Robo?
USS Constitution.
Is he there? Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah, get in there. Come on over here, Greg. Be sure you get plenty of that on you, dude. Okay, look, pal. All you have to do now is take Robo and put him in jail. Nice job, Gregory. Okay, look, we're going to talk about your next adventure in just a little bit, but first off, Elon, listen, you were a great detective. You tracked Robo all the way to Boston. We got some great stuff for you. Chief.
We have a world band radio so that Elon can listen to broadcasts from all over the world. Nice work, Elon.
Okay, Elon, look, we have a piece of paper for you here. There's also a pen. What I want you to do is write down where you'd like to go if you catch Carmen Sandiego and get that trip.
Where do you want to go?
Okay, nice choice here, pal. Okay, you got Robocrook. You got the Lincoln Center back. That's not bad. Now all you have to do is find Carmen Sandiego. Hold on a second. Let me get that. You just stay right there. See who we've got on the line here. Hello? Yeah, he's right here. It's for you, Greg.
Hello?
The probabilities of your capture of Carmen will be accelerated if I supply you with pertinent information. Look for her in Africa.
Okay, Greg, looks like you and I are going to Africa. Chief?
Greg, here's a list of places Carmen may have traveled. Burkina Faso, Tunisia, Libya, Gabon, Central African Republic, Congo, Zaire, South Africa, Sudan, Uganda, Djibouti, Malawi, Madagascar.
I feel good.
Greg, take Greg to the map.
Come on up here. Come on.
Okay, Greg, this is what it's all about. What you have to do now is track Carmen Sandiego through 7 different countries, identifying each country with a marker. When you're right, you'll hear this sound. But when you're wrong, you'll hear this sound. Now, if you're wrong 2 times, don't worry about it. Leave the marker where it is. If you're right those 7 times in 45 seconds, you will then win that trip to wherever you wrote in that portfolio. Sound good to you?
Yeah.
Sound good to you guys? All right, come on, Greg. Let's do this thing, man. Let's get 45 seconds up on the clock. You guys cheer him on. Here we go. Good luck, Greg. On your mark, get set, go. Carmen went to Malawi. Malawi. No, try it again. Try it again. Malawi. No, come on this way. Carmen went to South Africa. South Africa. Yeah, come on. Carmen went to Madagascar. Come on, Greg. Do it, bud. You got it. Come on. Carmen went to Burkina Faso. Yes, sir. Come on. Carmen went to Central African Republic. Yeah, you got it. Carmen went to Uganda. Uganda. Come on, Greg. Come on, Greg. You got it. Come on. Carmen went to Gabon. Gabon. Do it. No, try it again. Oh. He got 5 or 6. He got 5 in 45 seconds. Give him a nice round of applause, you guys. That was close, baby. Come here. That wasn't bad. I'll tell you, sometimes Carmen's just hard to catch. That's all it is to it. But you did get the crook. You did get the loot. That's not bad. Chief, what do you think?
Well, Greg, we're all proud of the good work you did throughout the day. And we here at headquarters, well, we pitched in and purchased a portable CD player we thought you would enjoy. And a selection of CDs from around the world.
Not bad, right?
Yeah, it's awesome.
Okay, good. Listen, man, you've been great today. You've been doing a lot of hard work for us today. There's one more thing I want you to do. You know what it is? Do it, Rockapella!
This program was bankrolled by the Corporation for Public Broadcasting and by viewers like you.